I've been doing video on and off for years and doing video, but not really doing video. And it was only about 6 months ago that I committed to truly putting an effort behind video. A few different reasons why I chose to do that. First and foremost is branding. I've always built my business in the 18 years that I've been doing this as an expert in the technical side of mortgages and really helping my buyers understand the ins and the outs of the mortgage process. And I found that there's a lot of things that I tell people over and over and over again. And so I made a decision that I want to start creating videos, some of them being what I call evergreen videos. Those are videos that I use on a regular basis over and over again to send to clients in certain situations. Maybe I have a video on reverse mortgages and what are the pros and cons of doing reverse mortgages. And so that one is in my BombBomb library. And if I have someone that calls and says, hey, I have questions about reverse mortgages, I can talk to them about reverse mortgages and then I can let them know that I have a video I'm going to send to them that explains it in a little bit more detail and may either reiterate some of the things I already talked about or provide to them some questions of things that we didn't bring up that maybe they want to think about as they're deciding to do this or not. The purpose there is to really elevate myself as the expert in the eyes of the consumer and equally or more importantly is in the eyes of my referral partner. A majority of my business, probably 50% of my business over the last 7 or 8 years has been realtor referred. And so I have really made a focus on what can I do to add value to my real estate agents. And so I am doing video as ways to drive content to my realtors, give them something to share on their Facebook page, give them information that is valuable to their consumer. I just did a video back in April on credit changes and things that were changing about collection accounts and how they impact your credit score. And those changes are taking place on June 8th. And I had probably a dozen real estate agents that shared that onto their Facebook page and promoted that within their sphere. And so that makes them look better and it gets my brand awareness out there as well. So that's been a huge thing for me. And then when it comes to consistently posting videos, I made a decision about 6 months ago that I wanted to do one video every single day. I achieved 60% success on that. What I mean by that is that I do 3 daily videos once per week. Maybe I said that wrong. I do 3 videos a week instead of 5. So I've got a Motivational Monday, I've got a Wisdom Wednesday, and a Thankful Thursday. The Thankful Thursday has actually evolved, and it's no longer Thankful Thursday, but it is instead a Facebook Live video that I do on Thursdays that is consumer facing. So the bottom line of what these 3 videos represent is content that I believe is valuable on questions that I'm answering on a regular basis. So Motivational Monday may be an obstacle that somebody overcame to become a homeowner. It might be a story about a client who had ran into challenges and how we overcame those challenges and how I can help you and the friends that you know to overcome those challenges as well. Maybe it's about a book. Maybe I'm going to talk about a book that I recently read and what motivation I got out of that book, but I'm sharing things that are personal to me and or valuable to who my prospective audience is. And really, I find that that gives a great insight into who I am, and people feel like they know me by the time they come in and meet with me or talk to me about doing their mortgage loan or meet with me to become their lender if they're a real estate agent, because they've seen me online, they've seen me post these videos, and it's that level of connectedness that I've really seen as a huge value and why I think video is the right way to deliver these messages. The reality is we can post videos or we can post blogs and we can post a whole bunch of things to get out there for marketing. Out there, right? What does out there mean? Well, the big thing for me has been about branding myself, my personality, who I am, why you want to work with me, and it really shines through in video because you get to see me. You get to see me be a little bit goofy and see me be a little bit more real and show that I'm a human being. And that's the biggest thing to connecting with people, because people begin to work with those they like. They continue to work with those they trust. I've always built my career around being extremely trustworthy, but the reality is you've got to be likable first, because nobody's going to give you a shot if you're not likable. And I found that video is a great medium to deliver my likability factor, because I'm amazingly likable, and it just doesn't come through in written form. So that's the why I use video. My consistent posting has been really from the fact that I do it 1 day a week. I record all of my videos for the week. So I'll sit down and just press start on my video phone. I use the iPhone X. I used an iPhone 7 before that. Little stand that holds my phone and a lapel microphone that's plugged into the phone, plugged into my iPhone. and I just start talking. And so I have a team member who edits my videos, but in the beginning I edited them myself, and I would just say, hey Wendy, it's John, hope you had a great weekend. I'm gonna do all 3 of my videos for this week, plus 2 more for next week, because I'm gonna be off on Monday and I won't have time to do them on Monday. And then I say, all right, here we go, ready? Hey everybody, it's John and it's Motivational Monday. And I just start talking. And then when I'm done with that one, I'm like, all right, Wendy, that was it. Number 1 is done. Now I'm moving on to Wisdom Wednesday. And how I come up with the topics is simple. I think about things that are impacting my life, because I'm a firm believer the struggles that I have in my life, other people are having as well. And so if I can address the things that I am struggling with personally, or that I've seen people that I'm close to struggle with, those are things that are going to impact those around me the most. So I just think about when I am coming up with Motivational Monday, what things have I heard that are motivational? Wisdom Wednesday is about loan products and programs, what products or programs are new or that people have asked me about recently. And then Thursdays, I do a presentation specifically towards people that are in the home buying process, actively searching right now, and what things they want to know. And so I'm thinking about the clients that have called me in the past week and questions that they've had for me. So that's the big picture of how I pick the topics for each of my days. Again, it's just what's going on in my life right now. Why do I think video is the right way to deliver it? And it really has to do with your personality. Your personality comes through on video that can't come through any other medium. And then there was a third question, and that was importance of consistency. And I think it's huge, because I have people who are reaching out to me saying, gosh, John, I love your commercials. And I'm like, what? Commercials? I'm not doing any Oh, you're talking about my videos. Obviously, yeah, that's me. No, honestly, I think that it just shows people who you are and gives them some insight. And so posting consistently is more about me than about them. Nobody really is upset if I miss a Motivational Monday. Nobody calls me and says, why didn't you send it out? But as soon as I give myself permission to miss it once, I'm going to continue to give myself permission to miss it over and over again. And that is the fatal flaw that most people run into, and they never get back on the horse.